you go from that last part of being a teenager into your early 20s, and you don't exactly, you're not exactly in a normal setting with everyone else, so it just, you don't notice these things, so.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah, and then...
I know you said you talked about anger, and that's one of my big symptoms that I still deal with. What else have you had issues with? I know me, myself, I don't like crowds.
Yeah, I cannot stand crowds. It's the hypervigilance thing kicks in, and I also have, well, other people tell me I have a problem about paranoia, but who doesn't, right? Especially in this day and age, so. Yeah. I mean, the smallest thing, like, my wife's phone called 911, but she didn't pocket dial it. The phone never actually called 911, but there was an actual call to 911, and they heard everything. Right. So there's me thinking, paranoia and anxiety kicking in, right? Like, well, crap, what did they hear? I can't remember what I was saying 5 minutes ago, so what did I say? Did they hear me say something they probably shouldn't have heard? That kind of stuff, so.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
You're talking about, you forget, yeah. You have issues with memory?
Yeah, actually, I do. Sometimes I can't remember conversations that happened, like, really badly.
I a sentence and forget what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that happened to me about 3 times in this conversation already. Yeah.
Because I do public speaking for PTSD, and be on stage and just totally forget what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, it sucks. And you just feel like, do I just seem like someone who has a short attention span, or is it like, people will never really understand exactly why, because I don't tell too many people about what I'm going through, so, yeah.
So who knows? Who's in your
body? Oh, wife. Actually, today I went to a group for the first time. That was good.
Yeah?
And, let me see. A couple of friends, and that's about it.
Yeah. You say you went to a group, right? Like a support group?
Yeah. Yeah, support group, but, yeah. Anyway, other symptoms, I don't know, it's just, I feel really bad, but I just absolutely freak out sometimes for no reasons with my wife or when I'm driving or something, so
driving,
it really sucks. Like
there's one, yeah. Have you gotten out
of
your vehicle?
I mean,
hit somebody else's car?
Sorry?
Have you gotten out of your vehicle and hit somebody else's car? I've done that.
Gotten out of the vehicle?
Yeah.
Got out of the vehicle?
I got out of my vehicle and windshield.
Yeah, I've done that a couple times, but they actually deserved it, though. They deserved it. Okay, let's be honest.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of, for personal reasons, right? I'm don't get me wrong, I'm not racist at all, but due to personal experiences, small white cars like an old Toyota Corolla with Middle Eastern guys in it, it really that triggers me, so that sucks. But
time overseas,
I never act out of those guys.
You said you spent time overseas, Patrick. May I ask where you went?
Afghanistan, Helmand.
I thought that's why you were going. I thought you were going to say Afghanistan, and the reason why I thought so is when you said the Toyota Corolla. I've been on many convoys in Afghanistan, and geez, every time we start a convoy, be on the lookout for a Toyota Corolla, yellow with white doors, and you pass like 6 of them. Like on a convoy.
I know it's. Yeah, and the VBIED threat went up on a vehicle like that, and I had a situation. Nothing bad happened at all, but it was still that situation that something bad almost happened. So there's that.
Yeah, yeah.
And
so you say you're dealing with anxiety. Have you had your anxiety attack, or what do you call it? Panic attack?
yeah, I get them all the time, especially, I think it goes hand in hand with, like, paranoia or that hypervigilance or whatever the hell it is. Like, when, like, where I work, which, no offense, I don't want to get into at the moment, because, we have these radios, and it's very easy to sit on the pretzel, and everything, like, in a conversation could be broadcasted. So it's sometimes when you hear the beep on your radio, you're like, oh, fuck, what did I just say? Oh, shit, right? And that's one thing that really builds up my anxiety and gives me an anxiety attack, basically.
How do you keep cool on that? What brings you back down?
Sorry?
What brings you back down? What calms you down after these attacks? Do you have any kind of...
I try and convince myself that, well, I don't say anything behind someone's back that I wouldn't say to their face, so anything I say would be good. And I try not, like, because I'm very paranoid nowadays, I don't talk about things I wouldn't say to almost anyone, so there's that. And also, one that I just try and change my train of thought, think about something that, like in the past, like, okay, this happened in the past, what came of it? The square root of fuck all, don't worry about it, that type of thing.
Yeah.
But I saw in your video yesterday, you recommended the ice cube in the hand.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm going to try that, but people are going to think I'm weird if I have like a whole bag of ice cubes or something. So I think it's just keep it in the water bottle or something and try that. I like that, so I'm going to give that a shot.
Yeah, whatever gets your mind.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. Patrick, do you remember your first panic attack?
Yeah, actually, it was when I got aromated out of Afghan for migraines and stuff like that, and light sensitivity and everything. And when I found out that I was going to get aromated out, I kind of lost my shit in the hospital, and I put a hole through the wall.
No way.
Yeah, it was shitty.
Yeah. I know the first time I had a panic attack was in a grocery store, and I never even knew what the frig was going on. I thought I was having a heart attack.
Yeah. The real the first time like that I actually felt, you know, like when you get that feeling in your chest, it feels like it's just turning and turning and turning.
Yeah.
I was on leave a couple of weeks, about a month, a couple of weeks after I came back from Afghan. And mind you, I didn't have any. And then I fly into BC where I lived, and then the girlfriend at the time, and I go down to Vegas, and it was in that crowd when that guy actually started like dragging her ankle with a stupid water cooler across the concrete, watching some Sirens show or something, and I felt that. I actually thought I got injected with something, and I didn't even know what it was until recently when someone told me, right? But it's funny because when I got back off of leave, I actually checked myself into the med center and said, well, I think I got injected with something in Vegas. I actually thought someone got me with, like, a drug or something. Yeah, I had no idea what the hell it was.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty.
Yeah, that's enough to get your anxiety going, man.
Yeah, and after that, I had it a couple more times in Vegas, and then, you know, whenever I get, like, when there's, I don't know, when I was in BC, someone was messing around in my backyard, a guy. He looks like he was stealing something, and I had a massive anxiety attack after I kind of scared him off with the 12 gauge. And it was that feeling where I got this feeling in my chest. I'm like, oh fuck. Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah. What do you think was what was it about it that brought on the anxiety? You think was the action of the gun, or just being in that moment, like
No, I think it's
to scare
what
someone
I.
off with a 12 gauge is enough to bring anyone's anxiety through the roof. I know that.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it wasn't even loaded, so that was good. But it's because I was honestly just cleaning it. I swear I was actually cleaning it at the time, and that's when it happened, right? But anyway, it's when it's like, I don't know. I think it's being in the situation, to be honest. But I don't want to have to use physical violence on someone. But I guess one of the triggers is good thing I didn't kind of thing.
You think that Patrick, before the tour, wouldn't have pulled a gun on this guy?
Oh no, he would have, and he probably wouldn't have had a problem with it. So, but it was when I was on my tour. Actually, it was a couple hours before I actually got choppered out of my fob. Not that many people from my platoon even know this happened, because to them it would have been like nothing, right? But the the vehicle-borne IED threat went up the night before, like I said about the white car and everything, and and it was coming straight towards my vehicle because they took down a wall. So I was in an APC and I was doing turret stag, and basically I'm supposed to brass up anything that's a threat, like shoot it, right? So I almost did, and someone's like, wait. And it turns out that they were just contractors, and one of the officers was walking over to meet them, but no one decided to tell us that a vehicle matching the VBIED threat is approaching you. So I almost obliterated an entire vehicle.
Wow.
Yeah. I almost obliterated the entire vehicle with 4 guys in it, and after that, it was yeah. So that was shitty.
Yeah, man. I mean, wow. That would drive anyone's anxiety, whatever the highest it can go, man. Like, holy shit. You know?
Yeah.
Because I know myself, after living through something like that, I would be constantly second guessing.
Yeah, and that's the shitty part about it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, I'm one of those people who are in the in this bad area. I mean, it's it's really good that I got to this group today, actually. But my main problem that I'm dealing with is I don't know I don't know what your position is on Veterans Affairs of Canada.
I go back and forth, man.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, I called up Veterans Affairs.
English, you know? I'm trying to make and being Veterans Affairs is kind of like cheering for Toronto. You want to love them, but they keep letting you down, man. They keep letting you down, and you always got to look to the future.
Yeah, I know. It's my problem was as a Canadian, I called them up and I asked them, hey, as a Canadian citizen who served in the British Army, I was wondering if you offer any support. They're like, absolutely. As long as you served in a war zone, the same as Canadian forces. I'm like, yes, ma'am, I did. They're like, okay, which war was it? The First World War, the Second World War, or Korea? And I'm like, I served in Afghanistan. And she's like, oh, yeah. Unfortunately, the Canadian government doesn't view Afghanistan as a war zone, so you don't qualify. Yeah, that was another anxiety attack right
there. Yeah. And the anger issue.
And yeah, and after that, I called up Veterans Affairs. I called up, the Veterans Ombudsman. I emailed them. I emailed everyone, and they sent me back a package for an application for British Veterans Affairs, basically telling me to fuck off. So that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks big time, man. Like, wow. You serve your country. Thank you. Now go over there.
Yep, basically.
That's unbelievable. Well, I want to say it's unbelievable, but From what I've been hearing from other veterans, no, it's not unbelievable. It's sad. And I hope a lot of our viewers are watching this and will share this video so it can open some people's eyes on what's going on around them.
Yeah.
What about nightmares, Patrick?
Anyway.
Nightmares, man?
Not bad, actually. Not bad. I got lucky, kind of. Well, I do dream. Yeah, well, I do have nightmares occasionally, but nothing serious at all, so.
Yeah? Are you on any kind of medication or anything like that?
No.
No? Well, good for you, man.
Because, yeah. And that's, yeah, that's my situation in a nutshell, really.
Yeah? So what are you doing to cope then? I know you just started a group tonight. You're not on any medication.
I smoke a lot.
You smoke a lot?
Yep, I like
cigarettes or marijuana?
Just cigarettes, yeah. I mean, if pot was legal, then maybe, or if I had one of those, what do you call it, green cards or something, then maybe, but...
Are you still serving?
No. No, I got out 3 years ago.
Well, if you're looking for a marijuana prescription, we do have members in PTSD Buddies who are presidents in Marijuana for Trauma. Actually...
no, yeah, I like that guy's page recently. Honestly, I think I like his trucks more than the idea.
yeah. Daryl is a guy who runs it in Winnipeg. He's a great man. And Fabian,
right?
Who runs it in Ormocto and actually started the whole thing, is... I can't say enough good things about Fabian, actually. He's an amazing man, and he's saving lives every day with marijuana in my mind.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So if you are interested, I'm sure Daryl will check this video out. And Daryl is a member of PTSD Buddies. I can get you connected with him, and he can hook you up with a prescription if that's what you're interested in.
I've already friended him.
Nice. Nice, Patrick. Yeah, Daryl's an amazing guy.
Yeah, no, I think actually you're freaking awesome. Seriously, you put a lot together, and it's actually quite awesome.
Well, you know what? I do PTSD Buddies, Patrick, because I released a book about my PTSD. I'm about to release my second, and I started doing public speaking about PTSD and got to meet a lot of people like you, man, and like me, you know, who are dealing with PTSD. And it seems like that's the only time I felt really normal, man, was talking to people like you and talking to people like me who have PTSD. So that's why I started this group. So we can all talk, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Patrick, we're almost out of time, so what's next for you, man?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, work and everything's a little iffy for me because, well, I don't know how to put this. You know, I only actually read up on the VA's actual PTSD article recently, and that's when I actually came to realize, like, it's a checklist. Well, the checklist, basically, my wife says it's not a checklist, it's fucking describing you other than sleep. And so I realized that personality-wise, I saw in there that people with, I don't know, you're the expert, it's basically being socially retarded for me. That's the best way of putting it. And yeah, it's just hard because if people don't want to work with you, you don't get shifts, kind of thing, right? So
yeah. You mean like you have like a hard time carrying on a conversation with somebody, or you rather be alone?
Yeah. Well, it's a hard time carrying on a conversation, and most people I talk with, they're all, they're all great people, but, you know, it's just also with anxiety, it's just
I'm like a different person, man. Like, my moods can change. Because with PTSD, you don't really have control of your emotions. And your emotions can fucking change so fast. So, You could go 3 days where you're Patrick and you're all joking around with the guys and acting foolish and everything else. And then comes Thursday and you're just not in the mood to joke. So you're just quiet. And everyone's like, well, Jesus, what the hell's wrong with Patrick? Patrick, are you okay? And that's something that can happen too with the, are you okay? Hey, you're pretty quiet. Is anything wrong? You know, and no, there's nothing really wrong. You just don't feel like talking that day, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. But, yeah. Anyway, I gotta get going soon. I got a 7-week-old baby I gotta go look after.
Yes, man, no worries. Patrick, man, thanks a lot for having me, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
And, man.
And, yeah.
Let's do this again, man, and make sure you friend me on Facebook, buddy. Let's stay in touch.
Absolutely. I thought I did, but I'll make sure it's done. Thank you very much.
All right, buddy. You take care now, and all the best.
You too, buddy. Cheers.
Cheers.